Hi, and welcome to video number 3, which is finding sites to advertise your banner ad. Now this is fairly easy, it's just a time-consuming process. But in video number 8, you'll be given an opportunity to download a software for free, and that will allow you to speed this whole process up. But you will need to understand the process first. If you skip to video number 8 right now, then you're going to skip a lot of stuff, and that will actually lead to failure. So you definitely don't want to do that. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started. What I want to do now is just talk about a 3-step process. We'll talk about it, and then I'll show you the 3-step process after you understand it. So step 1 is to go to Google and look for top sites. Now this is in relation to direct media buying. First, you can go to Google, you can gather the keywords that you have acquired from the keyword research, type it into Google, or you could type the keyword plus the word forum, or type the keyword plus the word blog. Because a lot of forums are great places to advertise your banner ads, and as well as blogs. So what you do is you go to Google, you type those keywords in, and then you look at the top sites that you see initially, and you go through and then you look for sites that have banner ads. Now usually forums and blogs have banner ads, that's why I suggest that you use those two variations. Step 2 is once you look at the sites, you check the sites and you look for banner ads. Once you find a site that has a banner ad, you need to make sure that the banner ads are above the fold. What do I mean by that? Well, I'll show you in a minute. That just means that the banner ads are right there in your face when you load the page. Now, if that's the case, then you still want to check the site for traffic data. Meaning you want to check the site to make sure that the site is getting good traffic. So you can use Alexa.com and other different tools. And these are all free tools, by the way, so you don't have to invest any money. Check demographics with the Ad Planner or Quantcast, just to double check and make sure that the demographics align with the demographics of your market. Step 3, you want to then contact the site owner. So you'll need to find the contact information of the site owner. You'll have to look on the page, look for the email, look for the contact information, and then contact them. Now, in video number 8, the script that I'll show you, which you'll get an invite to, will give you the ability to just do all of that very, very fast. But you'll need to understand the process first. So once you find that contact information, you will need to email or contact the site owner by saying, for example, just write a simple and honest email to the website owner explaining that you're willing to pay them X amount per month if they are willing to place your ad on their site. So you just want to be transparent, you want to be honest and be friendly. Or you could ask them for a media kit. Also tell them, however, whatever you're advertising will benefit the visitors of their site. One thing that site owners want to know is, will this really benefit the visitors of my site, or is it just an ad that pays my bills? Now, if they're trying to build a relationship with their blog viewers, with their viewers as a whole, then that's something that will definitely be on their radar. So a lot of times banner ads may not be related to the site, and that's the reason why they don't convert. You want your banner ad to be related to the site and will help those prospects. If they help the viewers, then most likely you're going to get more click-throughs to your banner ads. Now, if that's the case and it is related and it does help the visitors of their site, it's something that you can use to negotiate with the owner to get a cheaper price and so forth. And you want to make sure that the owner is willing to put the banner above the fold. Now, you will of course need a script that will allow you to serve your ads on any website, allows you to track and observe. So testing and tracking is very important in relation to media buying, because if you don't know what's converting, then you're not going to be able to focus on what is converting. So we'll talk more about testing and tracking in the later videos. So there's actually a specific video to test, observe, and scale, which I'll show you more in detail on that video. So now that you understand the three-step process, let's go ahead and go to Google, and we'll implement the three-step process so that you can see in front of you what you have to do. It's very, very easy to do, as you can see, but I'll show you step by step so you can start doing that. Alright, so step one, the first thing to do is to type in a keyword into Google. Now this relates to direct media buying, so that means that you're finding sites that might have banner ads, and you can contact the site owners directly. So they may or may not be in an ad network. So in this case, I'm going to type in wedding, something broad, and one thing I would recommend is probably dig a little deeper. So weddings, maybe wedding dresses. And what I want to do is basically find banner ads. I might not find banner ads in the tops, URLs. I might. It's a give and take. So I'm going to open this one, open this one, open this. Just going to have to go through and open a bunch of sites. And then what I'm trying to do is find banner ads that are above the fold. Now these are all big names, so I might not be able to find any. So it really depends. Alright, so I didn't find any here, right? But remember I talked about using the wedding keyword and then plus, or keyword plus forum, and I can guarantee you that you will get more banner ads using that method alone. So if I just type in the keyword plus forum and then I open a bunch of forums, obviously I can't guarantee you, but you have a higher chance because it is a forum, and forums like to have banner ads in the forum. Okay, so as you can see here, this site says forums.onewed.com. We see $20 banners ad at the top, but it's talking about banner ads. So who would really click this ad? You see, this would scream advertisement to somebody who is visiting this site because she's interested in weddings, right? Now, if Stephanie came here and she's interested in weddings, and she sees that there is a banner ad that deals with weddings, wedding tips, and so forth, then most likely she will click this banner ad. And if you make the banner ad in a way so that it looks more like these text here, or it blends in with the site, then she will think it is part of the site, and so forth. So that was the first website, or first forum that we saw that has a banner ad. And as we can see here, this one is above the fold too. So as you can see, this is what I saw initially. So I can see a banner ad here, and I can see a banner ad here. So this would be good. Look here, and there's a banner ad at the top above the fold, so that is good as well. This one's not a banner ad. We can scroll down, and it doesn't look like there's any banner ads here. We can see Google AdSense here. We could probably use placement targeting and target this site and maybe put a banner ad here. But you also want to pay close attention to the sites that you're visiting, just to make sure that they do have good content. They're not just sites that have a bunch of ads on them. So as you can see, this does have a forum. It has a lot of content, a lot of responses, and so forth. So this would be a good opportunity. This forum here, this one here. No banner ads here. And as we can see here, this banner ad here. Okay, so this gives us an idea that there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sites that have banner ads on them, specifically just by using that tactic that I told you, keyword plus forum, and then or keyword plus blog will actually do well too. Now the question that you have to ask yourself is, are these sites truly getting traffic? Well, as you can see, because it's a forum, you can see that today there has been an update, today, yesterday, and so forth. So there is a lot of traffic going to these sites. And with forums and with blogs and with anything with interaction, those are good places to pretty much tell that yes, indeed, there are people coming. But of course, if you want to check, you can always use the double-click ad planner. You can use Alexa.com. You can use Compete.com to find a little more information about traffic. So what I've done is I've showed you step 1, go to Google and search for the keyword. Step 2, look at the sites, make sure that the banner ads are above the fold. And if that's the case, then check Alexa.com. Then check the demographics for Ad Planner and Quantcast just to make sure that it does indeed statistically fit those demographics. And of course, step 3, the last step, is to contact these sites. So the way you go about doing that is, of course, trying to figure out their contact information. So there are several ways you can go about doing this. You can go to the bottom, and usually they'll say something like contact us or advertise here. And what you can do is just email them and say, hey, I'm interested in promoting on your onewed.com site. I'd like to get a media kit and so forth. So this site already has the ability to advertise on it, which is good. So they do have a system set up, but that sometimes it means that they do have an advertising team, which means that it's going to be a little more expensive than some sites out there. So that's it. That's once you're in contact with these website owners, then you're pretty much set, and then you can move forward. And we'll talk about in video number 7 how to test and how to track your campaigns and so forth.